Hey, how you doing? I don't even like that much beatbox. I don't. So like, why do I make so many videos on beatbox? Is it because the clicks and the views? No, sir, it's not, because I don't really get that many clicks and views on beatbox. It's just a fact. But you know, going back to like, here's the best explanation. I was thinking, I only had about 30 seconds to think about it because I was going to get my phone charger, and now I'm back and my phone's charging and I'm talking to you. I was thinking the best example I can give you is when I went to music school, got a master's degree. What? Yeah. There was a requirement to watch 15 shows typically at the university. So 15 shows per semester. I think it took me about 6 years to get my master's. And so that's like 180 shows that you watch at the university. There's a couple of ways you can get around that a little bit. You can get some certain shows outside and get them submitted and approved as counting towards your credit. But 180 shows typically of a very academic level. When I say academic, typically we're talking about, you know, ensembles that are undergraduate, people doing their concerts with their master's degree, people doing their exit performances, getting their doctoral degrees. And what I found I really loved about it, because most of those things, Kat, this is not your time, sit down. What I loved about most of them is, just like most people in school, you're cramming at the end, right? So like all of a sudden you're going like, shit, I need 15 shows. I've only been to 9 or 3, and we've got like 3 weeks left in the semester. So now all of a sudden you're just going to like any show that's like, because if there's no shows, you can't go if there's no shows. So you gotta like I'm going to every show. And what I really found is when you watch people perform at a really high level, you just always learn something, even if you don't like the music. When people perform at a high level, there's always something that comes across in their execution and preparation that you just go like, oh shit, I didn't know that could be done that way, or that sound could have been done that way, or this thing that's familiar to me is now it's changed or it's flipped on its head. And I think that's one of my favorite things about beatbox, even the videos that I don't like. And I would say it's probably about 50-50, probably about 50% of the videos I watch I don't like. And I'm very honest about that. But even in the videos I don't like, hearing people be so great at what they're doing, I'm thinking like an old man in a wheelchair. I'm like, if I had your talent, I would do this. So I find it inspiring, even when I'm watching a performance that I don't like. I'm inspired by the ability of the individual. That being said, this is Shogo, trial and error. I'm apologizing in advance. I don't know if this is true, but I assume I'm gonna have to fuck with this, because Shogo typically copyrights like everything. It's just how it is. And in case you're gonna tell me a message and be like, I watch other people react to Shogo and they watch the whole video, because Shogo copyrighted them and they just chose to watch it. So I'm trying to avoid the copyright. Call me greedy, call me selfish, you won't be wrong. Anyway, Shogo, trial and error, one of my favorite beatboxers of all time. I really love his style. I don't know really if I can think of a Shogo thing I've seen that I didn't like. I'm big into melodicism. I like a strong melody. I don't really like a heavy emphasis on percussion and percussion techniques. I know they're hard as fuck, but it's not really like my thing. I'm not into drum solos, so it would make sense that I'm not into beatbox drum solos. But I think Shogo does a great job with his arrangements and how he treats the bass and the melody and the inner voices. That being said, shit, this might be the first one I hate. Let's go, trial and error. Also, people were like, why don't you listen to the whole thing before you comment? Because my comments would change if I watched the whole thing. I want you to know what's going on top of my head. So like right now, that's exactly what I was telling you about. is melody and percussion. Now his melody is one single pitch. He has one pitch. I think it's that note. I can't even maintain my pitch. But the percussion is not complex. The note he's not doing is complex, and you can tell he's going to interlock them in a cool, growing way. He's going to grow the groove.
Feels like the day is going but faster, so stop and think about it. Make it some dirty, you try to find the day just breaking soon.
Well, since I talk so much, we might as well just keep it this way. You can get pissed or leave. So he's immediately now showcasing a melody, a whole melody, and then throwing like a little snare, like whatever, like right in there. See, he's not impatient.
Make it some dirty, you try to find the day just breaking soon.
His first drum fill goes to a bass line.
No time to waste.
Yes, sir. So he's got the top note going, dude. Can I sing it? Dude, dude. And then so he's going high, low, and then the bass is going dum. Sorry, that's the wrong pitch. But anyways, they're inverted. So he's jumping up to the top note, coming down. When he goes down to the bass note, he hits the low bass note and goes up. And because he's got so much to do with those two voices, the upper and lower register, the drums can't be crazy complex at this point.
No time to.
Yes, sir. I'm not even going to explain that. Everything I said before applies to all of this right here. It's just some of the pitches are in the middle of the drums, and some of the pitches are in the breathing. It's just smart. What?
Oh, that's disgusting. They're wasting a rush. Sure you're mistaken. It's not there anymore. Put this popping. It's not there anymore.
Yes. Do do do. I just have to so I can do. It's not dramatic. Let's go to that note though. Oh, he's going to this. He's like doing. No, it's not going. It's like right in there. It's not quite chromatic. Let's go. That was chromatic. That was D, D sharp, E. That was do 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 do. Sorry, microphone. Are they the same notes? Anyways.
No time to waste.
You know, I absolutely, I fucking think it's amazing. Part of what I'm trying to do when I'm like addressing the video is trying to figure out, like, my number one thing is trying to explain my thought process and what I do like or don't like about a video, because it's a, you know, well, to me that's what a reaction is. I think a lot of people think a reaction video is just being like, I love everything, which I don't have any patience for. I don't find it enjoyable at all. But I'm also trying to figure out, like, compositionally, because all of these dudes are so talented, and women. Although I haven't seen like a woman beatboxer up there for a while at this level. I know they're famous ones. But I'm just saying, like they're like judges and behind the scenes now. I don't know if that's true, but anyways, I hope that helps. Maybe it doesn't. Helps me. Me talking to you helps me think more about my thought process. Maybe that's the reason why I do so many beatbox videos, because they sure as fuck don't pay well. In a lot of cases, they pay like negative, you know, negative in the sense where you like spend a lot of time and then it's all copyright bullshit. So you make like negative money for doing things. But I find that talking out loud about my ideas and my thoughts really helps clarify them. I would, even if you don't want to make reaction videos, I would find it highly useful. I think just try it. Probably, you know, I'm guessing about 90% of you are not here at this point. So for the remaining 10%, when you watch a beatboxing video, watch it by yourself, or you can watch it with your friends. I don't give a fuck. I'm just giving you ideas. And talk about what you love about it or hate, but don't just be like, that sucks, that's boring, that's repetitive, or that's great, that sounds cool, that's so talented. Try to strip your vocabulary of all of those little catchphrases, or as many of them as you can, and focus on, like, that's the sound of that snare is amazing, or that rhythm that would just happen. Wow, that caught me off guard. Like, try to be better at how you talk, as if the person was in the room. As if you're going to have to talk to them, like in a setting where they go, "What did you think?" Don't be like, "It's great," or "I don't like it." Like, give them something, man. If I was playing guitar in front of you, I would very much appreciate it if you didn't say it was great, you said something that you liked about it, and instead of saying it was boring, I thought it was stupid, I would very much like you to be like, well, I thought maybe there's 5 seconds of it that was good, but the remaining 3 minutes was a pile of shit. That's better than just saying you don't like it. Doot 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 doot.